everybody, welcome back to another video. The T on NPD and relationships, y'all. I'm getting some content out for y'all today. Yes, I am. Welcome back to another video. Listen to my new subscribers and our new family members. Hello and welcome. And to my tribe and family at large, welcome back. Thank y'all all so much for coming back and watching another video. Family, you know, I always, on my videos, I try to always plug our live streams. We are getting back into the routine of our weekly live streams. So I would love to see you there. We are in our Are You Spiritually Compromised series. Okay. Yeah. You might want to take a look at that. Are you spiritually compromised? Because if you are compromising your God-given protection by opening doors, you know, in your life, in the spiritual realm. You need to know about those things, okay? Because this is definitely how narcissists and toxic people find their ways back into your life, okay? Or to get to you. How about that? So I'd love for you to join me. Listen, if you're on the Facebook and YouTube platforms, please turn your notification bells on so you know when we go live, okay? And also, y'all know I'm always asking y'all, please, please, please hit that like button, okay? Y'all, the goal of the day is 2.1K plus on the likes. If you rocks with your girl, y'all hit that like button, hit that like. I want y'all to hit that like button for me, okay, please? Thank you. All right. Hit that like button and pick up, please, 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 your copy of Seduced by Satan, the book that I've co-authored. I pinned it in the description below. If you're looking for your next great read, that's it right there. Trust me, you will thank me later. It is a page turner. It is a jaw dropper. It is a pearl clincher. I want you to please pick that book up today. Buy a copy for yourself and somebody else. Recommend it to your book club. All right, y'all. It's based upon a true story. This is not fiction. It's based on a true story. All right. So let's jump into the topic of this video. I want to talk about this. Y'all, it's one thing when you go no contact to the with the narcissist. Okay. But it's a whole nother situation when you are no contact and the narcissist has lost all access to you. What do I mean by no access? No contact is no access. No, not necessarily. Because a lot of times we will leave these situations, but still allow these birds to have access to certain things that we provided in the relationship. Credit cards, credit lines, cars, homes, resources, connections. Okay? Whatever it is that you brought to the table. When you take away that access and you are no contact, fam. This right here is the absolute worst for a narcissist. Because basically what you're doing is you are deconstructing the life and the lie that they have built before others. And you know their image is so very important. Okay? So very important. So what happens in this situation? Well, this is right here a very well thought about and thought through discard. When you actually say, okay, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this bird. Maybe y'all don't have any resources together, or, you know, you don't have any bank accounts or anything, but maybe you have some other little loose ends that you need to tie up. Maybe you gave them access to a credit card or a credit line that you have, a checking account or whatever. Okay. So in a situation like this is where you have really thought through this actual discard, and you getting ready to remove yourself and all access. All of the perks and the bennies that came with you, yeah, they getting ready to be removed too. You about to blow this narcissist's mind is what you about to do. So what you do is you take your little cell phone over there, or you call up the bank that you got that credit card with, or that line of credit, and you cancel the card. Don't tell the narcissist nothing. Just cancel it. If you go over there to that bank account, because you know you're getting ready to get through with them, you going over there to the bank account, and because it was in your name anyway, you just put the narcissist on it. Politely take their name off. Credit line, you done removed their access to the credit line. Called up your connections and told them, hey, you know that person that I told you was cool that you could work with? Yeah. I just don't want you to get hurt like I did. So yeah, you might not want to take no more calls from that individual. Okay, so now what you doing is you making boss moves. You actually pulling access. Now we could go deeper than this. See, because what you're doing is you have allowed, whenever you come into a relationship with a narcissist and you have resources, you have finances, you have connects and contacts that can get stuff done for you, now your resources become theirs. So a lot of times a narcissist won't even take the discard seriously with you, and they know they can come back because they still have access to you, meaning access to your resources, access to your people, your connects. But see, baby, when you think this discard through and you start shutting them down on every side, they don't have an answer for that. And that is absolutely worse than you just going no contact. Because a lot of times people will go no contact. They still got bank accounts with the narcissist, still got the narcissist still has a car that they have their name in. Narcissist still living in the house. That baby, when you go over there and you tell them people at the mortgage company, I don't care what you do with the house, because I already got one. You know what I'm saying? Or you tell them or you tell them, look, I'm getting ready to sell this house or whatever, and I want them out of it. Whatever it is you got to do to make sure that they don't have that resource again. They got a car. It's in your name. You getting ready to leave that narcissist. You done already set up for somebody else to buy the car. You go over there and tell you go tell the bank, or you call the tow truck company and tell them go pick up your car. The narcissist at work, they come out, there ain't no car there. And then they trying to figure out where the car going. What happened to the car? It's in your name. They no contact. Baby, let me tell you, if you ever want to mess up a narcissist's life, woo, can you imagine? No contact is no contact, but no contact and then no access? Ha! Man, ninja. Oh, this right here is the worst, because what you're actually doing is you are basically deconstructing the lie and the facade, because you know the narcissist told everybody that all that stuff belonged to them, that they were giving you access. So now only the people that really know, like the family member, the family members, that clan of crows that they came from, they know that the narcissist ain't got nothing. But the other folks that the narcissist is out there showboating to, if you ever want to get a narcissist real good, don't just go no contact. Remove all access to your resources and everything else that you had, right? Because what you're going to do now in this situation, what you're going to do is you're going to force that narcissist to come looking for you. And they ain't coming with no happy heart either. They coming pissed. Okay? Really upset. You want to talk about ticked off? Hey, because at this point, you have to know that you were the primary provider of everything that was in that relationship. You gave the narcissist access to things that they would have never had access to if you didn't come into their lives. Right? So now you got them playing and operating on a level in the game that they've never played and operated on. So you got other people in a whole nother income category looking at the narcissist like the narcissist might be, oh, like you a boss. No, the narcissist is not a boss. Their supply is the boss. You the boss. But see, the narcissist gets to use all of your resources and all of your access to things, including yourself, and act like they did it on their own. Baby, when you start pulling the plug on this thing, they deflate instantly, immediately. And that's what they get. But see, this right here is this is how you really need to leave a situation with a narcissist. Now, I know it's not always going to be in that way. And sometimes it might take you a little longer to get away from them because it'll take you longer to actually construct this type of discard. When you get ready to go no contact and no access, you remove all access to you. Yeah, it might take you a little longer to get away from them, but I promise you, the time that it may take you to get away from them, that little extra time, is going to be worth it in the end. Because guess what? When you go about it this way, and you actually remove all access and you have no contact, now the narcissist has no reason to contact you. They can't get in touch with the people that you know, especially if you called and forewarned them of what was going on and what was happening. So actually what you're doing is, now that if you have done it this way, or you decide to do it this way, what you're going to do is you're going to basically take that narcissist from 100 to 0 in 2.5 seconds. Okay, that's what you're going to do. Most of y'all watching this video, y'all had all of the resources. You came to the table with it. And guess what? If you really think it through, you're going to go ahead and get your financial game plan before you leave. Because you know the narcissist done tried to drain you of everything. Financially, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, everything. Right? But I'm telling you, this is the best way to really handle a narcissist. And I'm talking about you letting them know, when you do it like this, I don't want nothing else to do with you. Don't call me. Don't talk to me. Don't reach out to my people. We ain't saying nothing to you. Don't say nothing to us. Okay? It's over forever. Forever. Now, I'm going to tell you, this ain't going to go over with the narcissist really well. Because if you ever want to see a narcissist lose their mind, this right here is going to get them real good. Because you delivering blow after blow to that ego that they have. Because now you trying to take them out of that facade, that life and that boss life that they done painted for everybody. Now you basically revoking the rights for them to look like that on your dime. They're going to have to go find somebody else to do that with. Now, who you think they're going to find that's going to put it down like you did? I mean, in that short of a time period, narcissists don't run across supply like you every day. That just don't happen. So you talk about no contact. No contact is bad. That's like the holy grail for these fools. But when you talk about no contact and losing all access, you remove all access to you and your stuff. What that lets the narcissist know is there is no chance in all of Hades that they can come back. And that's the type of message that you really need to send to them. Now, the only way that they can still have access to you, as these are certain situations where this may happen, where, y'all have kids together and they may be small children, right? And the narcissist, you still have to talk to the narcissist about, I gotta, things that pertain to the children. But even through that, you can do that through a parenting app. You can actually do it through a third party if you really don't want to be bothered with them and you have the resources. And you have the resources to get that done. You could actually do it through a third party. I don't want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? I'll send a word through this place. And then, you could use the parenting apps like that. If they're grown children, then you don't have to too much worry about that. But when you remove all access and you go no contact, this right here is just like, this is like an atom bomb. You know what I'm saying? It really is. Because guess what? At the end of the day, you're not just saying, I don't want to talk to you anymore. You're saying to them, I don't want to talk to you anymore. I don't care nothing about what you're doing and what you got going on. And I'm going to get my stuff back and give you all your trash back. How about that? And at that point, the narcissist knows that it's officially over. Because a lot of times, y'all, narcissists use those little loose ends and those things that y'all were in collaboration with. Some of y'all had whole businesses with them. Y'all had some whole businesses with these birds. You know what I'm saying? And so when you do that, when you got businesses with them, you got to really carefully construct that discard. And make sure all your loose ends are tied up. It's not always that you're able to do that. But baby, when you are, and when you can, And maybe you didn't get that much tied up with the narcissist, but whatever it is that you had that you could remove all access, take it away. Take it away. Let them know. And baby, let me tell you something. Don't nothing hurt them clowns like what it is, like it does when they able to live a life with you and can't live and live it a certain way, looking and having this facade. And baby, when you leave, that facade is gone. Because baby, all your money and resources was what propped that up. Okay. And now them clowns got to go back to ground zero where they were when you met them. Hello. That's what they get for being stupid. So family, I hope this helps you all. And listen, make sure when you get away from these clowns and go no contact, take all your access and stuff too. Okay? Don't let these clowns hold on to nothing that you done work, bought, and paid for. Period. All right? I love you, family. Y'all take good care of yourselves. I will see you all on the next video. And I will see you all healed and whole at the top. Shalom, family.